Hello, everyone, and welcome to another one of these WWE unboxings. This week, we're going to do this box of Road to WrestleMania 30 cards from 2014. So it's got the host on there, Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold, and John Cena, and then The Rock, and then for some reason Ric Flair and Trish Stratus. And then Brock Lesnar and Triple H and Shawn Michaels, again, for some reason. And then Rey Mysterio, who wasn't with the company at the time. And Batista and Undertaker. And then, of course, Daniel Bryan and the Ultimate Warrior. So this is the second oldest box of cards I've opened. And while she does not have an autograph in this set, apparently it's possible to get... a matte relic of AJ Lee, and apparently, from what I've seen, the matte relics in these are ginormous for some reason. And this box, this is a hobby box, so it guarantees 2 hits. But it's my understanding that most of the hits are relic related, and there aren't really a lot of autographs in this box. Let's see what happens. So, and scene. Okay. And there's apparently a bunch of inserts in here. And oh, okay, I think that's just an advertising card for the DVD box set of 30 years of WrestleMania. And then I honestly can't tell. Alright, so each pack I think has one. Yeah, there's a bunch of parallel sets in here. There's a set of Ultimate Warrior. Oh, Jesus. I guess they own the rights to that. So there's Ultimate Warrior when he joined WCW, going after the NWO. And then there's a bunch of 30, and then there's a set of the Queens of WrestleMania. So here's a Trish Stratus, again inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then... and then there's like 30 years of WrestleMania cards. So here's Batista defeating Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 21. And then I think these are just regular cards here about the lead up, the actual road to WrestleMania 30, which is probably the best WrestleMania of the modern era. Yeah, even though I went to go see WrestleMania 29 in New York. Which was personally one of my favorites. But the only thing I remember about it is CM Punk Undertaker. The rest of it I don't recall. Apparently twice in a lifetime happened. There was a match with Triple H and Brock Lesnar, which I forget about until I look it up. But yeah, so here we go. Triple H pedigreeing Randy Orton. Okay, sure. That happened. And then, okay, Kofi, during the Andre the Giant, or the armbar, he lands with his feet on the steps, which I always thought was something that they would have done. What I want to see is an elimination where he's literally thrown out and lands on his back with his feet up, and he'd still be in it, and then he just rolls and does some stuff. So then, so the Usos won that Fatal 4-Way match for the Tag Team Championships at Mania. And then, the Authority adding Kane as the Director of Operations. Oh, yeah, Kane is... back when he was... It's Corporate Kane. Oh, the good times. Back when Triple H was in the Authority. Although he actually now is the Authority. So we'll see what happens here. And why is... Alright, the packaging on these is weird. So let's... and then there's also, apparently, there's a whole set of inserts on the streak. So here's at WrestleMania 21 where Undertaker defeated Randy Orton. And then... Yeah, here we go at WrestleMania. Oh, I know Roman numerals 28, where CM Punk defeated Chris Jericho. after Chris Jericho called him a drunk and tried to make him drink alcohol. And then at 26, John Cena defeated Batista for the spinner title. And then the Ultimate Warrior going into the Hall of Fame, which right before he died, which is of course sad. Although isn't at this point Warrior's kids were training and shouldn't they be becoming wrestlers relatively soon? I think. All right. But then look, here's I remember that this was stupid, and you could see it coming from a mile away. Titus O'Neil losing his Thanksgiving dinner because Vince McMahon thought people throwing up was hilarious. And then, Lana making her televised debut. Okay, yeah, sure, it was the thing that happened. There was a Mizco Inferno winning a dance-off. I don't recall that, but it has been almost 10 years, so it's been a while. Alright. So let's do... The Undertaker defeats Diesel at WrestleMania 12 for the streak. And then at WrestleMania 2000, one of my favorites. I remember I bought that on WWE.com and streamed it at like 128 bits per second. On my old Hewlett Packard. What was it? It was a Celeron 500 PC. So was fucking old. But yeah, Triple H won that Fatal 4-Way where all the McMahons picked a participant. And then at WrestleMania 10, European Champion Triple H defeated Owen Hart. And then Jake the Snake Roberts inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then, remember when the Primetime Players were a thing? Well, Titus O'Neil ended it. Then Randy Orton won the WWE Championship at Hell in a Cell. And then corporate Daniel Bryan. Oh, that is so far from Daniel Bryan. Because he went on to be the People's Champion, and he made that belt made out of hemp and it was hemp and wood. So okay. All right, and then Daniel Bryan defeated Triple H in the opener, and then up. Although, was this the road to WrestleMania, or did this technically happen the night after? Because Dolph Ziggler cashing in to win the World Championship, or did he do that? No, he did that after WrestleMania 29 because that was I would have been that, and I didn't go to that. And then Alberto Del Rio brutalizes Ricardo Rodriguez. Somewhere, if you check my channel, I have an interview the two of them did during Access at WrestleMania 29. And then Wade Barrett wins the IC title because, yeah, of course he did. And then twice in a lifetime, Cena beats The Rock, and then Triple H defeats Brock Lesnar in a no holds barred match. Both of those are from 29, and I don't recall them at all. And here we go. Was this the start of the streak? Where Undertaker defeated Jake the Snake? It might be. I don't know. I can't do math. And remember when this was a thing when it was Los Matadores and El Torito defeated three-man band, and they were Los Matadores who were just Primo and Epico with Matador mask on for some reason. And then Curtis Angle defeated Triple H on an episode of Raw leading up to it. Remember when he was supposed to be a thing? And then Edge returned, and the Shield ambushes Christian, which was the setup for the Edge Seth Rollins matches a while ago. And we did that one. And then, here's John Cena defeats Edge and Big Show at WrestleMania 25. And then John Cena defeated Shawn Michaels. And then at 27, Triple H Undertaker defeated Triple H in the no holds, which of their two WrestleMania matches was probably the better one, in my humble opinion. Big Show knocks out Triple H. Wasn't that when Stephanie McMahon had him on the payroll because he couldn't afford money and to pay for like his kid's school and whatnot, and he went heel face like 4 times in a month, and then Batista returns attacking Del Rio. Was that when he fell getting in the ring? And remember when the Real Americans were a thing? And now they are both in AEW, but yeah, there they are. Oh no, okay, because it's not his WrestleMania debut. But there's Rusev making his debut at the Rumble. Then Hulk Hogan defeats Yokozuna in an impromptu match at the end of WrestleMania 9 to send the crowd home happy. And then Rick Rude winning the IC title from Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 5, even though within a year later, Warrior will win it back and then would put that title for title against Hogan at WrestleMania 6. Then Brock Lesnar ending the streak at WrestleMania 30. Which, the silence during that was deafening. It was like, I still don't understand why it happened, because there's nowhere really to go from there. But the fact that they did it was crazy. So then here's Daniel Bryan winning the WWE title, and then and then Randy Orton unifying the championships. And the Big Show returned to help Daniel Bryan. And Hulk Hogan returned to WWE after, he was gone for reasons that didn't involve racism. So then here's at 19, Triple H defeats Booker T. Sure he did. And then, the Ultimate Warrior defeated Hunter Hearst Helmsley at WrestleMania 12 in a squash match to punish him for his role in the Madison Square leaving of the Kliq. And then the Undertaker at 24 defeated Edge. Kofi Kingston winning the United States Championship. Was that the first episode of Main Event? It might have been, although I think that was him winning the IC title. And then, okay, these cards are in here. The episode of Total Divas where Natalya and Tyson Kidd got married. Okay, sure. Big E winning the IC title. That was when he was still associated with AJ. And then, Sheamus returned for the Rumble. And then, at WrestleMania, the first one, Hogan defeated King Kong Bundy in one of the old school blue steel cages. Still my favorite. They should bring those back. And I think we did this, or a different version, but there's Daniel Bryan defeating Triple H, again with a different picture, I think. And then at WrestleMania 22, Triple H defeated Mark Henry, which shouldn't be that hard to do because the man can barely walk. did that. I don't remember when Curtis Axel was a Paul Heyman guy and he won the IC championship. And then, oh look, more Total Divas. The one where Daniel Bryan proposed to Brie. Sure. And we did that one. And then, yeah, the passing of the torch. Hogan to Warrior at WrestleMania 6. One of my first real WWE memories. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T defeat Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff at WrestleMania 1. And then, we've mentioned this before, but remember when at Survivor Series there used to be a grand finale match? When all the people who survived their Survivor Series matches would go together to form a mega team, and then they would fight the other survivors in a heels versus face. Well, the one time they did that, the Ultimate Warrior won. So good on him, I guess. Is that what you would call it? So Daniel Bryan, you got a Batista Bomb RKO combo. That would be like a Batista Bomb KO. I don't know. It sounds like you should be able to make a better way to say that, I would think. Brock Lesnar destroying Triple H's office. I don't remember that. Oh yeah, one of the last times Undertaker wrestled before the lost the streak, when it was the Undertaker and Team Hell No fought the Shield on an episode of Raw, and then Xavier Woods when he debuted as R-Truth's friend because they knew each other in TNA, I guess. And then at WrestleMania 20. Eddie Guerrero defeats Kurt Angle. Who else was at WrestleMania 20? I wonder. Then at WrestleMania 15, Stone Cold defeats The Rock. Can't believe I could have gone to that, but I didn't, because it happened right here in Philly. And then, and then here, as we said, so one of those last Ultimate Warriors was him losing the IC title at WrestleMania 5. Here he is beating Ravishing Rick Rude to get that title back. There's the ad card. And oh yeah, Cesaro won. Everyone, it looks like he was going to be moving up, and he won the first armbar. And then I remember watching this, and I'm like, why is this a thing? But apparently Mark Henry moved 1,000-pound or 100,000-pound truck. And then, the debut of the cast of Total Divas with Eva Marie and JoJo. Okay, sure. I did that one. And then, here's I can't believe I have to say that this was a real thing that happened that I saw with my own two fucking eyes. Mr. McMahon gets his head shaved bald by the President of the United Goddamn States of America. It was a thing that fucking happened, people. What? That's upsetting. Alright. But then here we go. Here's Trish with a triple threat match for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania 18. Or X8. However you pronounce that. It's like rock and roll. I don't know the words. And at the very least, here's one AJ card. And damn it. Alright, well let's start with the good of this pack. So here's a picture of AJ Lee. One of my favorites, winning the Divas Championship. And then here's Bret the Hitman Hart defeats Yokozuna for the championship at WrestleMania 10. Here's Edge and Christian in the Triangle Tag Team ladder match at WrestleMania 2000. And then here we go at WrestleMania 28. The Undertaker defeats Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match. So that's great. And then here's my great relic number one so far. Is an authentic Ryback shirt. Okay. I got... In 2014, that might have been interesting. Now, I couldn't give two shits. That's... Ugh. Alright. Maybe we'll get an autograph. We probably won't. I swear to God. You know what? I'm not even gonna jinx it. Let's see. So here's Alberto Del Rio winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Back, I believe, from Dolph Ziggler. And then, yeah, here we go. The Shield won the tag team titles. And then, oh yeah, Daniel Bryan spray paints Randy Orton's new car. Sure. Did that. And then Rey Mysterio defeats Randy Orton and Kurt Angle to win the championship at WrestleMania number 22. Sure. And yeah, here we go. This is what Miz won't shut the fuck up about, where I defeated John Cena to win the title. And then the streak at X18, Ric Flair defeated The Undertaker. No, that wouldn't make any sense. The Undertaker defeated Ric Flair in a no DQ match. That would have been hilarious, though, if Ric Flair defeated The Undertaker. I'm fairly certain that never happened. Although it may have happened in the early days of WCW when he was still Mark Calloway. And then here's Triple H making his grand entrance at WrestleMania 30 with, and that is from left to right, with Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair. And the funny thing is that I'm pretty certain in that picture, Alexa Bliss might be seated because she is so much shorter than everybody else in that picture. And then Kane orchestrates an ambush on the Shield by the New Age Outlaws. And then, oh yeah, Batista won the Rumble so that he could insert himself into the story. And Triple H defeats Chris Jericho for the Undisputed title. And then up, WWE Champion John Cena defeated Triple H. And then, yeah, at WrestleMania 26, the career-ending match against Shawn Michaels. This is going slowly. But it's mostly because this was such a great time in wrestling, and it's reliving all the best of wrestling. Oh! Okay! That's probably good. Alright, let's go through this. We did that. Did that. Did that. We did that one. Oh, okay. So here's the World Tag Team Champions. The British Bulldogs and Owen Hart beat Mankind and Vader to a double countout at WrestleMania 13. I don't remember that. And here's WrestleMania number. I can't read that or remember when that was. So that's when the Undertaker defeated Kane. But then here I go, and this is probably pretty cool. And oh, it's a purple parallel of fucking Roman Reigns. Acknowledge him. So Roman Reigns and then Ryback. Sure. Okay. Let's go through the rest of this box and see if there's anything else. There's probably not. Yep, I don't think we did this. So here's Randy Orton when he won the Money in the Bank. Here's more AJ Lee when she won a Battle Royal. Sure. And then here's that once in a lifetime, the first time when The Rock beat John Cena. And then here's Chris Jericho defeats Edge. And oh man, look at how old The Undertaker looks in that as he's beating the crap out of Triple H. And I think that's about halfway. Oh, Sin Cara returns for a victory. And that's Sin Cara Azul. Back when that was a whole thing with Sin Cara Azul versus Sin Cara Negro, which apparently only played out in Spanish on Main Event, I believe. And then, the Rhodes brothers ambush the Shield. Okay, that was... And here's Cody Rhodes defeats Damian Sandow at SummerSlam. That was the thing that happened? Alright. John Cena wins... That there was a 3 stages of hell match? Okay. Okay, so X20 triple threat match for the World Heavyweight title. Oh, okay, here we... Yep, alright. Yeah, so here's... It doesn't say who was involved in that triple threat match at WrestleMania 20, but there's a Triple H giving a clothesline to Shawn Michaels. And then there was a third person involved in that match. I don't know who it is. I don't know, maybe someone could research that, but I'm fairly... It says there's a triple threat. There had to have been a third person in that match, right? It was Chris Benoit. But we don't talk about that anymore. And then there's Stone Cold defeats The Rock for the WWE Championship in WrestleMania. I can't read that. Here's the only... that could have stopped the streak when it started. The Undertaker won against Giant Gonzalez, but by disqualification. But it still counts as a win in the record book. Oh, and here's a Daniel Bryan getting the support of the locker room, including let's go through who's there. There's Dolph Ziggler, and it's like those are the Usos, and the Primetime Players, and Rob Van Dam, and R-Truth, sure. And then, this actually happened on Raw. Oh, remember when this was a fucking thing? When Emma debuted with the bubbles and the it's her and Fandango and Summer Rae. Oh, those were the good old days. And then, so here's the Wyatt family ambushing John Cena back when they were fucking scary. And I believe we did that. And then, here we go with 13. Bret Hart defeats Stone Cold in the submission match with the double turn. And then, here we go. WrestleMania 5. Hulk Hogan defeats Macho Man Randy Savage. And then here's, the Ultimate Warrior also defeating Randy Savage in a Loser Leaves Town match at WrestleMania 7. And that was the one that brought back Miss Elizabeth. Oh, fuck. Now I'm going to cry. God damn it. Fucking love that match. Oh, I think Christian returned to action, defeating Jack Swagger. Was that during his one more match time? And then, this shouldn't have fucking happened. But here's a Team Total Divas defeating Team Actual Fucking Wrestlers, as is led by AJ Lee. Then, the Rhodes brothers were the first to defeat the Wyatt family? Okay, sure, if you say so. And then Daniel Bryan won the WWE Championship. And then this has got to be a WrestleMania. The British Bulldogs defeat the Dream Team for the World Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 1. And then at 24, Randy Orton defeats John Cena and Triple H as they do a Tower of Power there. And then, WrestleMania 15, The Undertaker defeated the Big Boss Man in a Hell in a Cell match. The streak got built up to be so amazing. Like, it'll never happen again. And it was crazy. But all right, the New Age Outlaws won the tag title at the Royal Rumble, even though they were both in their 50s, and it didn't make any goddamn sense. And then John Cena returns to win the Heavyweight Championship off of Del Rio. And then, goddamn, look at those abs. I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. But then there's AJ Lee attacking Dolph Ziggler after he dumped her. Good on her. Was this before or after she went crazy and she kissed? Was it? Yeah, I know she kissed. It was John Cena and CM Punk and Kane. Was there a fourth person in there? I seem to recall there being a fourth person in there. Was Daniel Bryan also involved at the time? He might have been. I don't remember. But then Randy Orton unifying the titles. They could have picked a better picture for that. Look at how upset Charles Robinson is in the background there as Shawn Michaels retires Ric Flair. And here we go at WrestleMania X7, where Edge and Christian won a TLC match. And we might have done that, but I think that's different. That's Ultimate Warrior defeating Hogan at WrestleMania 6. As he loads the spaceships with the rocket fuel. Rah, 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 rah. Oh. Alright. I thought there were a lot more in this box. This is another box that is stuffed with styrofoam at the bottom. So there's only like 4 more to go. Otherwise I thought this was going to run really long. Okay. So, that was... It wasn't Daniel Bryan or the streak ending, so I don't really remember it. But yeah, apparently John Cena defeated Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 30. Team Hell No and Randy Orton gave the Shield their first loss. Though Randy Orton and the Shield decimate Daniel Bryan. So what happened in between those two? We did that. Here's Edge at WrestleMania 27 defeats Alberto Del Rio. And then he had to retire the following night. Here we go. The end of the championship tournament at WrestleMania 4, where Macho Man Randy Savage defeated the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. Then WrestleMania 23, Undertaker beat Batista. Kevin Nash making a surprise return for the Royal Rumble, and he didn't blow out his quad. Or when this was a whole story, when Brad Maddox was named the general manager of Raw, even though he came in as when AJ, right, because it was AJ became the general manager, and she brought him in as a referee from NXT, but then he was like crooked, and then like the whole idea of that is dumb. But as I say, wrestling is weird sometimes. So there's Brad Maddox being general manager of Raw, and here's Vicky Guerrero being general manager of SmackDown, and then Randy Orton looks like he curb stomped Goldust. And Macho Man Randy Savage defeats Ric Flair at WrestleMania 8. Flair is being managed by Mr. Perfect. And WrestleMania 15, Road Dogg was IC champion and won a 4 corners elimination match. All right, sure. Then here's the Undertaker defeating Kane at a different WrestleMania. Here he is at WrestleMania 20. two more. Hey, yo, it's Razor Ramon getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. And then, up, here we go. This picture doesn't even have Jag Thinda in front of it, but there's Daniel Bryan winning both championships. Damien Mizdow won the Money in the Bank. And then, remember, he got the nice leather briefcase. And then it got thrown into the Gulf of Mexico when they went to Texas somewhere. Yeah, wrestling is weird. So here's Randy Orton cashing in to win the WWE Championship. Shawn Michaels defeats Bret the Hitman Hart in the Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12. Hulk Hogan defeats Sid Justice at WrestleMania 8. And then up at WrestleMania 11, for some reason, The Undertaker defeated King Kong Bundy, who was probably just coming off of guest starring on Married with Children. Why he was still actively wrestling at that point, I don't know. And all right, here's our last pack for this box. Let's see what we get here. Nope. Alright, so Brock Lesnar defeats Triple H in a steel cage match at Extreme Rules. The Shield and the Real Americans won their Survivor Series match. Sure. I was wondering when this was going to happen. So Daniel Bryan leading the Yes Movement. Oh, that was such a good storyline. Returns to aid. And a Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant battle to a double DQ at WrestleMania 4. Yeah, fuck, where's the... Alright, well, I guess that's an inset series, so I don't get it. Like, you would think the Body Slam Heard Around the World would be one of those cards. I guess I just didn't get it. That's a shame. John Cena defeats JBL for the WWE Championship. And sure, we'll end on probably my favorite match in WrestleMania history just because I was there and saw it. And I really thought he had a chance to win, but he didn't. But he came damn close. It's The Undertaker beating CM Punk, which, particularly with Paul Bearer dying and all that was around that had a lot of extra layers in it. So, alright, so my two inserts here are a Ryback authentic shirt, which, sure, that must be a gear or something on that. Who knows? But probably this is pretty cool. It's not exactly a rookie card, but it's close, of a Roman Reigns, and that is a purple parallel numbered 11 out of 25. So I think that's pretty good. So, one, not enough AJ. Could always use more of that. Not enough Emma or Summer Rae. They both could have been in here and were personal favorites. But yeah, that was a fun trip back through time to relive the best of WrestleMania and the lead up to probably it's certainly the best WrestleMania that happened in the Superdome, probably, or was it the Silverdome? At this point, I don't even remember. So yeah, next, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more wrestling. I don't know exactly what. Sorry this lasted so long, but these were just all very interesting cards. So I went through them all one by one. If you stuck around, thanks for watching.